Well, good morning and welcome to McBean's Cottage Fitness, Farms and Prepping and Wildlife. Those are going to be the two channels I'm doing the most with. And it's really funny because I have been posting more stuff again on my second channel, my backup channel, which is the McBean's Farms, Wildlife, or Prepping Farms, Wildlife, somewhere in that scenario. And so I'm reaching some new people that have never seen me lift before. And it seems like I'm actually getting a few of them on my this channel too, which is humorous because they're like, oh, fake weights, oh, there's no way, yeah. And Michael at the Body Beatdown had a pretty good informative video about trolls and what he would call internet stalkers. And he referred to an article, so if you watch, I believe it's yesterday's or the day before's video that he had done, it takes you to an article that has some pretty good insight on why people act that way, why they behave poorly. And to be honest with you, I never thought about researching it, and it was very good information. And I'll probably do some more research into it also. And that's one thing that kind of leads into today's subject is, do you get to the point where, well, I just know everything. I've had so much experience, there's nothing new to learn. And I would hope that I'll never get to that point, because there is so many other things that I haven't read or experienced or done. I guess it's that bucket list. I never thought about a bucket list, but I realized I have been doing a bucket list probably for the last, 63 years, and didn't even know it. So what do you mean by a bucket list? Well, going to school, graduating junior high, graduating high school, going to the service, going to college, getting married, raising a family. Buying your first car, buying your first, golf uniform November, catching your first bass, catching your first walleye, catching your first, northern pike. There's always those first. Competing in the Senior Olympics, winning my first gold medal, going to nationals, getting a bronze, competing in powerlifting and, winning first place, being world ranked. When I was younger, none of this stuff was on my bucket list. It wasn't even a consideration. I really didn't look at that. Road closed ahead. Well, this is a wonderful place to close it, where I can't turn around. So sometimes life hands you a misdirection. I do see a street sign here. So, do I go to the left or do I go to the right? Well, one side is paved and the other one is not, so I'll go this way and see if it will redirect me. They took a bridge out. And no matter how fast I go, I don't think I'm going to make that jump. So, the bucket list. Like I said, back in my 30s, none of this stuff was on my bucket list. But I've done them, and I'm really happy about it. So what's on my bucket list now? Well, the Arnolds, competing in the Arnolds, that's definitely on it. Winning at the Arnolds is definitely on it. Hopefully be able to move my place from 5th up to 1st, or anywhere close, is definitely on it now. I would also say saving up enough money for the wife and I to go to Scotland and Ireland and probably England. I think those are the three main ones there, but I may want to shoot over to Germany and Hungary, just because I know some people in the powerlifting community that I've lifted with, and it would be really, really cool to go visit them. But I've been saving that for about a year. I got about 3 more years. I think once I retire, we will spend the summer, as long as we can, in Europe. So if you follow this channel and you live in Europe, wink, 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 and you have a spare bedroom, just kidding. No, I'm not. So, the bucket list. You kind of got to have some goals. You will call them goals. A lot of times the bucket list is considered, well, you're old, so now you have a bucket list. You could have a bucket list when you're younger, too. And just set things that you haven't done before. That with hard work or saving money or with the willing to go adventure, you can do. Going to the Grand Canyon. That's on my bucket list. I haven't been there yet. My wife has. I just haven't. Niagara Falls. I was there when I was a kid. Wonderful place. Going to the nation's capital. Been there. Not going there now. Just anything that you haven't done that you would like to do, explore. Going out west. There's so many places out there. I gotta stop talking. That I'll just go to the next road. That you can enjoy and see. There's a beautiful country out there. There's wonders of the world. Last night I was just watching a thunderstorm. Lightning's one of the best shows out there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the comet that was out there, last week or so, because when it was visible, I was at work. So, and then when I wasn't working, it was cloudy. But it happens. But I have seen a comet before, and that's really awe-inspiring. To see something that came outside your solar system and making a pass. Kind of, makes you feel small. In a good way, though. So that's definitely worthwhile. Falling stars, the Northern Lights. I've seen that when I was in Scouts or up in Ely, Minnesota. So a bucket list, I think, is a good thing at any age. To go out and explore, experience, or learn new skills. Maybe I'll learn how to play the guitar. Got 2 of them at the house. Bought them both for the wife. But maybe I'll learn how to play it. I was not really good at it when I was younger. Had this dexterity thing going on. I didn't have much of it. I'm a little better now. At least I think I am. So, going out and enjoying life. Making plans. Having a goal. Sticking to a plan. Going into a workout even though I felt tired. Last 2 days I could have napped. But I would have been angry with myself. And for good reason, because it would have been my fault. So, making a plan, sticking to it. Sometimes you just got to get off your butt and go. Because I know once I was in the gym, I felt better. And once I was done working out, I felt great. I felt that I accomplished something. I was glad that I sat there and stayed to the plan. And I had more energy at work. And I felt better at work. And then I slept better at night. So all those things, all these little things can have a impact on your day. And even small impacts can add up until you get to the point where you're going, that was pretty cool. I had some fun. And life is about having fun, especially when you look at what's going on in the media. The media is not about having fun. Media is about making you angry. The media is about getting your blood boiling. How dare they think different than me, The media is showing you the 1% of people behaving poorly. And they show that 100% of the time. What you really don't see anymore, and you used to, where they would spotlight somebody in the community that did something out of the ordinary and did a good thing. I just don't really see that anymore. Everything is about this person's bad, this person's bad, this person's bad, and we're all this and we're all that. And I've been going through my social media, and I've been hitting the old, I'm not interested in this, for about 2 days straight now, and I'm finally now getting feeds that are informative. You know, I didn't know that cows and horses and mules and that had to have literally their hooves shaved. I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know that they could get problems by stepping on nails and screws and things like that. I get to see people making knives from raw materials. It's really interesting. It's cool. All right. You know, I get to see people with nice recipes and stuff like that, informative stuff. What I've not seen anymore is all that political chaos that's out there, especially on TikTok. You have people, this is their life. They sit there for 18 hours a day trying to trigger you so they can get views, and that's how they make a living. And I'm not against anybody making a living. I'm really not. As long as you understand what they're doing. And what they're doing is it's clickbait. I don't care what group it's for, it's clickbait. And I just told TikTok, I'm not interested in this. And after a while, TikTok got the hint. I don't want to see this. I got more and better things to do in my life. I'm getting up at 6 in the morning. Right now, I'm running deliveries. Going to make some decent money this morning. Going to go back home. Maybe play a little Fallout 4. And I got a room to clean up. You know, sit there and eat breakfast, have my protein shake, and then it'll be time to go to the gym. You know, probably do arms today. I might throw something else in there as a surprise. It'll be surprising me. You know, and I'll go to work. Work's going to be a nice, easy day because we pretty much loaded up everything we could last night. I'll come home and get my rest, and then tomorrow I got brother and sister-in-law coming over, and we're going to have a good time this weekend. I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor, as they say. And this is how I plan my week. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to get angry over the election. I'm not going to get angry over stuff that has no effect on me. Doesn't affect my life at all. Zero. Zilch. You got to put it for that flow chart. Does this affect me directly? No. Don't worry about it. Can I do anything about it? Not really. Don't worry about it. All right? When it's something that does affect you, definitely put your energy into it. And what you'll find is you'll spend your energy doing better things. If I go work out, will my health improve? Yes. Let's go work out. You know? If I get interested in things and hobbies, and will I enjoy a better life? Will I be happier? Yes, let's do that. All right? If I stop watching this clickbait stuff, will I be happier all day? Yes. Stop watching it. They don't have a positive message. If it's just preaching hate or division or you're bad because of fill in the blank, you don't need to be listening to them. Find something more productive to do for yourself. Spoil yourself. Be good to yourself. And with that, everybody, it's Friday. TGIF. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Stick it to a plan and be good to yourself.